What's going on, good people? What's going on? Sorry about that, big
Ooh,
bro. No countdown this time.
none. What's going on, everybody? We just coming in this thing straight. It's
Yes,
fine.
sir.
It's fine. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? This
And
is
then
episode 33.
three. Yep, 33.
Sure. This is the Fowl Language Podcast. I'm Lamar. That's my brother, KC. Fowler. We are brothers representing the FLP
That's
merch.
right. That's right.
We'll have to set that up one day. We are brothers, we are husbands, we are fathers, and we live in this crazy world where we're brothers too.
Yeah, we just so happen to be brothers too.
Just so happen to have the same parents. You know how that works
and
out.
you know,
Yeah.
and like every time for the 33rd fucking time, you
Time in a
might
row.
just hear some foul language. So let's get it, bro. Let's go.
Roll the intro. We're back. Now it's time for the cigar check-in of the night. So for those that are new, this is the first time you see our drinks and our cigars on Instagram. You see them during the show. We just want to use this part to let you know what we got. So, little brother, what are you drinking? What are you smoking?
Well, I know I said last episode I prefer a lot more smoke, and this Regis, am I saying it right? Regaius,
I think so.
the
enough.
Regaius exclusive is a USA smoking, but this is actually smoking pretty good. It's strong. I kind of like the stronger cigars for reasons I can't mention to protect my guilty self. And then drinking on some more of that tin cup, man. I really enjoy the tin cup, man. It's just
I almost bought some today.
so delicious. I enjoy it so much. Excuse me.
Whatever. I looked at it too. They had the small bottle and the big bottle. I almost got one.
I like it, man. Like I said, it tastes like water, man. But so far, it's burning pretty good. Like I said, it's giving me that smoke I like.
Yeah.
How about you, Matt? What you got going on?
So I got this Jefferson's the Manhattan tonight.
I really like that bottle, man.
Yeah, I've always seen it, so I figured I'd check it out. I was gonna get something else. Then I was gonna get the tin cup. Then I've been looking for a scotch. It's a Highland Park scotch, I think it's called, and it's a Thorfinn. So I've been looking for the Thorfinn, but I just can't find it. Oh, that's funny.
Disappointment.
Little anime reference is why he's angry, people.
It's a fucking disappointment.
And like I said last week, I had mentioned that if you like the smoke output, get you a Drew Estate. So this is the Drew Estate 10th anniversary. I don't know if that's the right name, but it's got a 10 on it, and it's a Drew Estate Underground, and they just are beautiful with the smoke. And this is a pretty good cigar. Look at that.
That's a beautiful ash, man. That's a beautiful ash.
Yeah.
Mine cockeyed as fuck.
Man,
oh well.
I'm trying to think of a joke for that tank top, but I'll think of something.
That's all right. Come on with it, then. Come on with it. I get you almost every fucking episode.
Yeah, you do. I'll get you, Jody. We'll come there. So yeah, everybody, that's what we're drinking. That's what we're smoking. We'll check in later on tonight to let you know our thoughts. Before we get into the wibble, if you remember from last week, and if you don't remember, here's a reminder.
California has passed like a reparations bill. Have you heard about that?
No.
I just read the cover. I just wanted to know if you heard about it or not.
I hadn't heard about it. I'll look into it, and what I'll do is right after the Wibble next week, I'll do some research and I get my thoughts on it.
Yeah, but if they really have, that's one step closer to what needed to happen all along. If that's a thing or not.
Well, it just depends on how they do it, and I had to look at that. I mean, if it's not some bullshit like we're gonna have another study or some shit or some watered down version or some bullshit like that. Last week, little brother asked me about what I thought about the California reparations bill. So I looked it up. And so the way I understand it is the governor out in California, Governor Newsom, he commissioned his Secretary of State. It's a black woman. And in the article, they make sure to point out that I think was the first ever black woman Secretary of State. So again, like I said last week, I hope it's not a study. Lo and behold, it's a fucking study.
Of course.
But before the study, it starts with an apology. So their first task is to write an apology letter to say we're sorry. Good fuck about your apology letter. So
don't
this
apologize to me. I wasn't there.
right. The study is to figure out the best method of payment and what it's going to look like and how. I mean, that's a little better than the federal one, but not by much. I mean, because the other thing that concerns me about it is right now that particular governor, he's in a runoff. They're gonna. I forgot how the thing goes, but they're redoing his Their it's not a runoff, but basically they're having a special election because a lot of people aren't happy with him. So they're looking at having a whole bunch of people run off. So I think Caitlyn Jenner was in the running. A YouTube personality was in the running, and a whole bunch of people. I think a porn star, she was an ex-porn star, she was in the running. So
oh my God, yes. Oh my God, vote for me, yes.
But she dropped out from what I understand. The thing is new governor say, oh, we're done with that. That was fun.
Yeah.
So that's the other thing. I mean, these studies, and that's what kills me about these studies. You can study the shit to death. You don't have any money set aside to do something. I mean, now I do get, let's figure out the best method of payment or whatever, be it small business loans. I mean, so I'm cool with that. Mm-hmm. But what I would have liked to seen is a very short timeline. Because, I mean, you don't need an 8-year study to figure this shit out.
No.
A few months, figure the shit out, and have some funding to get the ball rolling. And then we figure out if you need more funding in follow-on years. Done, cut the check, we done. So, not a big fan because I can see where the bullshit's coming. So, those are my thoughts on that. Now that we're done with the bullshit, let's hit us with the wibble. So, brother, what is best in life?
What is best in life, you ask? Nothing. It's been just bullshit. First and foremost, I'm working on quitting smoking cigarettes.
Good for you.
I am not going cold turkey because I've gone cold turkey before and I was very angry that day. So I'm not going cold turkey again. I'm normally I smoke maybe 7 cigarettes or so a day. I'm cutting it down to 5 during specific times. And that's it for the night. Next week, I'm going to cut it down to 4, 3, 2, 1, so on and so on until I'm done.
You said you were angry that day. That's funny.
What's
so that mean that lasted for a whole day. And you already angry, so.
What's that? Fuck you trying to say, man? Oh, what else, man?
All right, people. So let's help hold him accountable on that. So let's check in.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna post this on Instagram too. So let's check in with him. Let's keep him accountable. Let's hold him out too.
And if I lie, you won't know. No, I ain't. I don't lie no more. Okay, what else, man? I ain't fucking with you no more, man. So I checked out the Masters of the Universe episode 1.
Oh.
Today, and so far, I think I give it a 7 after the first episode. It's not bad. It's started off really fucking interesting, so I'm really curious to see where they're gonna go with it.
There's a little drama on that too. Some people are upset because it's not really going to be a He-Man show.
Really?
It's more going to be Tila centric from what the review said. Oh,
I figured.
We'll talk about that shit later.
Yeah, I figured. We'll talk about it after we watch it. Ain't that many episodes. So.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
I watch it. We'll talk about it. Cut the grass today, man. Had a very productive work week. Got all the school shopping stuff out the way, preparing to take this trip to the ATL to get Tangy situated in her collage. And man, we just chilling, man. Just chilling. I ain't really got nothing spectacular going on because I got drill next weekend. We're going out to do some hua army stuff, train, Roger, check, kill type shit. So we're gonna go do some training and all that good shit. So I'm kind of just laid back right now, enjoying this teacup though. So you, brother, what's
isn't it tin cup?
10 cup. I'm sorry, guys. I had like a big ass glass of Starbucks before we fucking started. So I'm really fucking all over the place right now. Woo! Let's go. So bro, what's best in life, man? What's best?
So, like you said, week was on the quasi shitty side, but whatever. So one thing I'll say is I got a watch on for a change. It died. I never put a battery in it, so I finally got around to putting a battery in it. So excited about that. Feel balanced again now that I got a watch on, so that's fun. Only other real thing, man, is I started watching this show called Blade and Forge or something on Netflix.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I like that kind of shit where they forging knives and weapons and shit like that.
Didn't we watch that here?
No. So what happened with your punk ass? You had the remote control at my house one day, and you were like, "This looked like something you want to watch." Next, it's like with your punk ass. So I completely forgot and just put it on because like Kim was doing some shit, the kids were doing something. So I was like, "Well, I ain't got nothing to do. I'm sit here and watch the show."
I remember that you was like, "Yeah, man, that's my type of shit right there." Next.
Yeah, because you're an asshole like that. You are. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I was watching it, and I watched about an episode or two, and then Simone just sat down. Mm-hmm. So Simone is into the shit hardcore right now.
That's cool.
So what's cool is we watching it together, and I'm like, "Hey, you want to watch the next one? Yep. Can we watch another one? Yep." So she's all into it. She's picking who she wants to win. She's talking about quenching steel and tempering steel and grinds and shit. Oh, it's so funny, man. She's like, so now she's talking about we need to get a forge, Daddy, so we can forge some knives.
I'm with that.
I like the idea, but it's fucking Texas.
Hey man, go get
it. Fucking hot.
Exactly, it's Texas.
Get
hot. A damn forge.
I'll buy a knife, damn it. I'll buy her a knife too.
That takes all
the fun. Hot.
Hey man, I mean, iron sharpens iron or some shit like that, man. You get there and you get that shit.
I mean, I very well may get a forge at some point in time in the future, just not right now.
That sounds like a good retired hobby.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of them people doing. Like, retired. A lot of military on there too. Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, right now they're having like a military challenge, so they're having like an Air Force round, a Marines round, a Navy round, and an Army round. And then the winner of each of those rounds is going to go up, and they're going to compete to figure out the winner of all the services.
We know who's going to win. Go Army.
I will say, I watched the Army round and the Air Force round, and the Army round looked a little better than the Air Force round. I'm just saying.
Of course it did.
So we'll see what happens with the Navy and the Marines. So those are next.
So that's what's up, man. You got anything else for the what's best in life? Or we go ahead and move on, man? Just a pretty kind of week.
Yeah, you had those sometimes, but there's good shit. So, whatever.
Can't have fantastical fucking days all the time with unicorns and fucking Lucky Charms.
Yeah, you know.
So, you mentioned on the last What's Best in Life, speaking of What's Best in Life, and you talked about, how you guys went on this vacation and now you went to the beach, you went to SeaWorld, and I know you Scrooge McFucking Duck. And I've been to SeaWorld once. So, what is your take on, I guess, amusement parks?
So, they're bullshit. Is what it is. So, what I'm basing this off of primarily is my experience with Disney, my experience with Six Flags, and the most recent SeaWorld kind of solidified it. It's bullshit, man. It's fucking... So, first of all, you got to pay all this. So we went some friends, right? And they got their package and shit. And so we got our package to match their package. So we bought like the tickets to get in, the shit to skip the line, and the shit to eat, the unlimited eating pass. Thinking, we're gonna be at the park all day, so why the fuck not?
Yeah, makes it.
It's July in fucking San Antonio, Texas. Hot as fuck. So nobody wants to be in the park all day. So we go to SeaWorld, and the thing gets you on the reserve side for the show, which it really don't fucking make a difference. I mean, the way to get in the good seats in the show is to get there early. But if you're at every show early, you sitting in the fucking show waiting for the show to start for half your time in the park. Shit's just stupid, man. And then damn fucking shit. Nothing came out just then.
That's fine. Leave it in there.
So the damn eating pass, man, like, you think it's a good idea? We ate one fucking time because it's only your meals are fucking included. Like bottles of water, which you're gonna need a lot of bottles of water because it's fucking hot. They're not included. So I spent probably $30 on fucking bottles of water for a family of 4, man. Just 2 for $7. Boom.
So they ain't had like those special cups like Six Flags have where you can refill it anywhere.
I mean, they did, but then it's like I had to carry this fucking cup with a son that's almost 2, that's hot as fucking mad, and then a daughter who like, I don't do that. I just want to drink slushies and try to ride rides that don't nobody want to ride. And then what's so fucked up is like the young rides, they didn't have the damn the shit to skip the line. So it's like, why the fuck did we pay this shit to skip the line? And you can't use the damn thing. And then so our friends, they bought some shit to swim with the dolphins.
Oh shit.
Like before the park. Oh, we ain't fucking do that. We ain't do that shit. Like as soon as like, so Kim looked at it and we saw the price and it was like, so then we got to thinking about it. Simone might do it. Second of his name is too young. And so we got to keep his ass occupied while Simone is floating with some damn dolphins early in the morning. Man, fuck that. I mean, and this,
she couldn't get none of that.
Right. No, she didn't give a damn anyway. She was ready to go.
It's hot that
like, yeah. After the first show, she was like, I don't see any more shows. And it's like, one of them is like, you going to see some more motherfucking shows. But it's like, you know what, Simone? I don't want to see any more damn shows either. So you know what? We ain't got to watch no damn shows.
Don't you love it when you and your kid come to a consensus and you don't even like, fuck, I'm ready to go. Oh shit, right. You ready to go too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it was just fucking hot, man. It was fucking ridiculous. Like, we just baking. Son is just hot. And daughter's like, okay, we here. This is fun. And it's like, yo, you spend all this fucking money just to go to this fucking park. Mm-hmm. And it's fucking boring, man. I mean, it's fucking expensive.
That's how it was when I went to fucking Six Flags.
Yeah. And then you waste all that time standing in line and shit. Now, we'll say Disney has the line shit down. Like, their shit, you have like I think it's the app for Disney for the park. Mm-hmm. And you can sign in on the app to pick your ride time. So, like, you can be like, I want to ride this ride at 10:15, and you show your happy ass up at 10:15, and you get in the other line for the ride. Shit's cool. Yeah, this shit just SeaWorld just had a second wristband, and you show that shit on the other line, and then like the fucking fast lines are hard to get in, and then Kim and Simone won this ride, and this one lady tried to get mad because they got in and got in the front.
Was it
Kim
a Karen?
Yeah, oh, you know it was. Bruh, you know it was. Then she realized her station in life and shut the fuck up.
No,
she didn't want it.
Realize her station in life.
She shut the fuck up. She didn't want it.
I need to write that down. Bitch, you better realize your station in life, bitch. I need to write that down.
Oh, man. So, yeah, man. So, theme parks, I mean, like, you spend all the time in line waiting to eat. You spend that line waiting to get the shit. And then, like, the signage was fucking bullshit. So, you didn't know what the fuck to do. You didn't know where to get the shit from. You didn't even know if you were in the right line half the damn time. So, yeah, you spend all this time waiting. It's like waste time. Yeah, man, fuck that shit. And then
so get to see Shamu.
No, fuck Shamu. No, we saw the beluga whales and some dolphins, and Simone was like, "Yeah, fuck it, I'm done. I see them shits on my tablet. I don't need to see that shit anymore."
Can we go back to the beach now?
No. And so what's so fucking crazy is they had like a little splash park in the middle. Mm-hmm. And she wanted to stay in that the whole time and had more fun than that, making little friends and shit in the splash park. Ball. Little Lamar's having fun in the splash park. I'm like, we got fucking splash parks in the fucking neighborhood. Take your ass to that shit. I'll pay $15, $20 for a fucking splash park.
They're Scrooge, ladies and gentlemen. They're Scrooge.
Man, fuck that. That shit was stupid, man. I was like, we spent all this money and she's happy as hell. And then the beach. I mean, once we get to the beach, we ain't paying for shit. She had more fun at the damn beach than fucking theme park. So theme parks are bullshit. What do you think, man? I'm sorry, I kind of went on a little tirade.
I mean, I have a lot of kids.
Cigar probably out.
I have a lot of kids, so I'm gonna spend money regardless. But I do think it's hot. I agree with that. Like I said, when we went to fucking Six Flags, man, I think maybe the kids rode about maybe 4 fucking rides. And that's when I realized I'm at a time in my life, I'm at an age frame where I don't want to do this amusement park shit no more. All the fucking walking and the heat and the money spending. I agree with you with this bullshit. I'm not gonna sit in this line for 2 hours to ride a roller coaster for 3.2 minutes.
I don't give a fuck about no roller coasters no more.
And then I rode on some shit. I forgot the fuck what I was on. I was like, you know what? I'm too old for this shit. And felt like I was gonna die. So the kids still enjoyed it for the most part, but mine just like yours, man. It's hot, especially them girls. Them daughters of mine do not play with the heat, boy. They step out, they go check the mail. I ain't going outside no more today. It's hot. So I mean, and then the money you spend on food and drinks and all this other shit, like you should be able to pay a little extra to bring your own shit in if they're gonna do like
I'd be with that.
The food pass shit. Like your food pass should be. I could bring my cooler full of my own shit in and fucking eat. I'm paying you to eat my own food, but I'm not spending $200 for 3 cheeseburgers, a corn dog, and some fries.
Yeah, no, the play is just to lead a park and eat your own shit at the car, but it's so fucking hot, even with a cooler, it'll melt your shit before you get back to it.
Yeah. Especially in fucking this central heat is, man, the devil just walk around this bitch it's fucking hot down here, bro. What the hell kind of shit going on? And your ass in Texas too. How the fuck? And you been there this damn? I digress. But yeah, I agree. Six Flags, but amusement parks as a whole,
all of them, you can just
it's bullshit. Some of them are still fun. Like I know when I went to Universal Studios long time ago, I had a good time. There's still some good time and wonderment for kids and shit. But
sure,
I think policies and shit needs to change on them types of shit, man. They need to really revamp how they do some of that shit. Like you said, Disney with the app, that shit is genius. I like that idea.
Yeah. I'm just glad it's in Texas and you ain't have to wear a mask and no shit. Cause
man, you better wear that longer now.
Man, it was too hot for COVID was hot. That shit was like, you know what? I'm just gonna sit right here.
And then there was
the sprinklers come on.
Having the mask on at Six Flags, no shade inside.
Oof. I mean, that Disney was cool too because you didn't have to worry about shade. No, you had shade, you had mosquitoes. So I mean, I would go to Disney again. Although they try to get all your fucking money, like from the jump. Soon as you at the door, would you like a picture? Fuck no, I brought my own camera.
Boy, Six Flags had me get mad at motherfuckers who got the shade. Like they really did the shit on purpose. Like look at these motherfuckers. I bet it's because I'm black. That's why I can't get in the goddamn shade. Fuck them punk motherfuckers. I should slap their fucking drink over. I told you.
And I said you're already angry earlier. Case in point. Oh, this is fun.
So, anything else about about amusement parks, man?
No, I'm good. Fuck them things, man, and the money that they cost to go to. For those that like them, let us know in the comments why, and try to change our mind. Help us see the light. Yeah, now
I love to hear.
I ain't got it.
Like, oh my God, I just love going to the amusement park.
Or maybe it's the right age for your kids to go or some shit.
Yeah. Whitewaters is another one. For me, Whitewaters, for me personally, it's a waste of money for me. I don't get on those slides. I don't get in the pool. I don't do the lazy river. I'm just there.
I thought it was a fucking wasp or something. I'm about to square up. Shit.
So yeah, y'all let us know in the comments.
All right, man. So another thing I saw during my vacation was fucking flags, man. Everybody had a damn flag. And I was thinking about it, man. I saw like Back the Blue, Don't Tread on Me, Come Take It, Trump 2020, Trump 2024, fucking American flags, different armed services flags, man. And so I was like, you see flags like all the damn time. And so I got to thinking about it. One, why do you have to be flying these big ass flags from your vehicles? And then two, I was thinking about it as, Black people, what flags? I mean, like people who are like from Jamaica or whatever, like you would see like Shelly Ann Fraser Price or Usain Bolt when they win in the Olympics and shit like that. They have the Jamaican flag. And I mean, yes, there's an American flag, but what flags should we be rocking, man?
Well, to answer your first question on all these motherfuckers with their flags, their back to blues and all that other bullshit, they just attention whores. I mean, it's plain and simple. They just look at me. I dare someone to fucking say something about
and that's what it feels like. But go on.
Me expressing my freedom of speech, and I'm a patriot, and I back the blue, and I this and that, and I shut the fuck up because don't nobody give a shit about you or your little punk ass flag. I mean, shout out to they the same looking dudes on every corner. You see them with their Trump 2024 signs and all this other shit. It's always some older Caucasian man, beard about yay high, with some fucking shades on and a fucking short sleeve button up that stops about right fucking here, and he sits in the chair like this right here the whole fucking time.
Yeah,
and you see him everywhere. It's always, I think it's the same goddamn person. He an alien. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. He goddamn alien. Yeah, they just looking for attention, man. It's either they want supporters for what they're doing, or they just, you know what I'm saying, they just got it in their head that they just, I wish a motherfucker would say something. I'm an academic fool in here.
Yeah,
they got their flag. So that's really all I think it is. They just want to be attention whores, man. So I mean, because do what you're gonna do. Even motherfuckers with the huge lift trucks with the Confederate flag, and the license plate on the front with Southern Boy or some stupid shit like that. I mean, good for you. Good for you.
Southern Boy.
Now get the fuck out the fast lane so I can get to work. That's what you can do for me. I don't give a fuck about you or your goddamn flag. You do what you do. Spend your money how you spend your money. I bet you Scrooge McDuck ain't gonna buy no goddamn flag. I bet he won't.
Wait a minute.
But we gonna get to that because now I'm about to get to the second part of your question. Which flag we should rock? I personally feel like me personally, U.S. Army flag would be okay. Whatever you and your family are affiliated with, I think it's okay. But for us,
sure. Oh yeah, I mean, no, I'm good with. I mean, yeah,
something that we as a people can truly, you know what I'm saying, group around like they do with the back the blue and the Confederate flag and all the other shit. I say the Juneteenth flag is a real good one for us to really, you know what I'm saying, show our attention whoreness. You know what I mean? All right, and rock that flag. Me personally, I'm gonna get me one. I don't know if I'm gonna put it on my car or just put it on the yard in Juneteenth and see who get pissed off. Just because I don't know. Attention.
I'm gonna put it in my backpack and run down the fucking street.
I don't know, man. Running ain't a good idea.
You right.
I wouldn't recommend it.
You right. Good point.
Let's see if you put it in the yard, they trespass. I'm just gonna leave that where that's it.
I like that. Indeed. Big facts. Big facts. Exactly. That's what they say, right? That's what they say.
That's what the kids say now. Big facts. No cap.
Yeah. No cap. Yeah.
So, what about you, man? What do you think about the flag riders, the motherfuckers?
So, like, it's weird because, like, I like to be. I mean, I'm not quite gray man with my shit, but I like to like be as nondescript as I can. So, if shit goes down, I ain't the motherfucker that gets targeted.
Yeah,
I can slip away, or if I gotta take somebody out, you don't see me coming.
That's sketchy as fuck, man.
I'm just saying, man. Fuck you. I mean, I ain't played Assassin's Creed or nothing, so I'm just saying. But I don't like to be like the center of attention. That ain't never been my jam, man. I don't need to be peacocking and no shit like that. So
it's like they say, the loudest person in the room is the weakest one in the room.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it kind of feels like to me. Like now, if you fly like your flag on like the American flag on 4th of July, or you know, if you fly like one of the armed forces flags, I'm cool with that. I mean, can't nobody argue with any of that. I mean, that's what that is. But I mean, sometimes it's like, to me, like I see this shit on like motorcycles and everything too. I ain't find no flag on no damn motorcycle. That's extra wind drag. I ain't got time for that shit. That shit gets in the way. You trying to get off the motorcycle and shit. You got this big ass flag. Cause like I see that shit like going to sleep. We went to Colorado when they were coming from Sturgis, you would see them shits just like the fuck. And then like where I bought one of my early motorcycles from, they paid money to put a giant ass American flag in the fucking wall. And see what scares me and what not I won't say scare, but what concerns me is like sometimes you see with like all the Black Lives Matter stuff, like so like the hyper patriotism sometimes comes across as like a counter argument. But no, I mean you can be patriotic and not have to have the biggest fucking flag. I mean, I have my feelings about the blue flag. That's a whole nother topic for another episode that we'll have to talk about at some point in time. Like when I see like the Punisher flag or the Punisher symbol, that's something we'll talk about at some other time as well. I mean, like I said, I feel like it's a cry for attention.
Yeah.
I mean, because you have to consciously do that shit. I mean, like if you had like a bumper sticker or a fucking vanity license plate, but a fucking flag. I mean, but there are times for that shit. Like even me as the fan of a Falcons fan, which some people may frown upon that shit nowadays, but whatever your team is, I mean, I even see motherfuckers in like the summer flying Cowboys flags and shit. It's like, why? Take the shit down. Like, I get it. Sundays, football season, rock your shit, rep your team. But
motherfucker, it's the NBA Finals right now. The Cowboys ain't even in training camp yet.
The finals is over. NBA is over.
I know. I'm just.
But I see what you're saying.
Because I saw a gentleman just like that, and he had the flags on. His whole family was decked out in Cowboy shit. So my coach jersey sit in the closet until football season.
Right, and so the thing for me, and the second part of that is, if you want to rock, if you're in the military or affiliated with the military, rock that flag. I'm cool with that. Rock that shit all day, especially like the POW flags. Mm-hmm. I rock with that shit, for real. Wounded Warrior, if you got one of them flags, I rock with that shit. So like as far as flags I would rock with is, like you said, the Juneteenth flag. I'd rock with that, but I still ain't putting that shit up on my car. I ain't wearing no flag t-shirt. Well, it depends on how it's done. It depends on how it's done.
But shit, not even Juneteenth. I wear that shit every day.
Just like if it's like that, I'm cool with that. Whatever you believe in, a t-shirt with like that big, I'm cool with that. But like them shirts that like are the entire flag, or the shirts that have like the "We the People" on that shit and have the Constitution on that shit. Why? Unless you in like DC on vacation or some shit, but otherwise, why?
Because they want to be a part of the social media craze and all this other shit.
No. Fuck that. I got other shit to do with my time.
Because everybody was for the melanin people when Juneteenth got made a holler. It's about time. We've always needed this. We've been through so much. We've and then once
what does it do? What does it do though?
It
I mean, because now they and like you heard last week, now they're trying to take shit out of school. So
yeah,
I mean, shit. Soon enough, you'll have this Juneteenth holiday, and it'll be okay. The kids don't know why.
Oh, they will. They will. Go ahead and like and subscribe to the Melanin Warriors podcast.
Damn right. So yeah, man, I would say, big ass flags, to me they're tacky. I did look online and see if I could find a cigars and bourbon flag. I'd fly that shit all day. I might get that shit made.
And then that's something else. Your personal interest compared to just supporting something for a second. Because let's be real, like you said, the back the blue shit. We'll really dive into that at a later time. Because Charlemagne said something about it earlier this week. That's a really good statement that he made. But
oh yeah, on the whole topic based on that. Yeah. I hadn't been thinking about that for a while, but that's like we said, future episode, folks.
Attention, just looking for some reason to start some shit to go viral. You know what I mean? Just any fucking reason. Mm-hmm. Just like the people that go snatching the flags off their cars and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, just doing extra shit for no reason. Like, it's number one, especially Texas, It's too hot.
Yeah. I mean, like the come take it flag scare me. I am pro 2A. Have all the guns you want. You ain't gotta like be a walking billboard.
Yeah.
I
And
mean, that's what it feels like.
the motherfuckers that have the come take it flags will be the first one to cave if they actually came and took it.
Mm-hmm.
I stand for my rights. Oh, here you go, please. Like, come on, y'all, come on. If you really about that shit, be about that shit. I get it. Like our Patriots, who's was so pissed off at uh Kaepernick and everybody else kneeling for the national anthem, but you'll sit there and hear the national anthem at your crib, and you sitting your ass on the couch eating your fucking
Right.
chip.
Show the
And
same energy all the time.
yeah, exactly. If you're gonna show that same energy about with your flags and all this other shit you got on your car, if you got that, if that's just you believe in that shit to your core, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But most of these motherfuckers don't.
You a descendant of George Washington or some shit.
Right.
I'm with you.
Hell, we might be descendants from George Washington.
It's possible.
Nah, we're too cool.
So now that I got my humidor, the next thing on the list is probably another gun. So when I was thinking about it, I was thinking about, for the new gun owners out there and some current gun owners, what are some of the things that you recommend taking into consideration getting and doing when you're considering and when you buy a new gun?
First and foremost, once you get your new weapon, we're gonna get to zero in and providing a name for it if you like doing that shit, and speed loaders. But a couple of things I wanted to mention is first thing you should do is take a picture of the paper with your serial number on it, so you can always have it just in case it's stolen or something like that. You always need to keep the serial numbers for every weapon you have somewhere where you can always access it. Me personally, I don't take pictures. I just give the paper to my wife. She has them all. Next thing you want to do, you
put them in the safe.
Oh, you keep them in the safe?
Yeah.
That's that's a hell of a spot too. Excellent spot. The next thing, break that bitch down and give it a good oiling up and functions check and all that high speed shit. And once you get past that point, then me personally, that's when I like to give them a name. You know what I mean? Just like Bilbo Baggins did. You know what I mean? Sting. This is Sting. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I like to give him a name. My shotgun, which was probably the first firearm I actually bought myself, I named her Cookie because Empire was popping, and you know what I'm saying. Cookie was old firecracker. I'm like shotgun, hell yeah, that's motherfucking Cookie right there. And if motherfucker come in the house, they're gonna be confused. Like, baby, go get me Cookie. What? You know what I'm saying? And I name them all, man. Every weapon I have. I'm not gonna mention how many I have or what I have, but yeah, I definitely name them all. It's just fun. It's just out of pure fun. I started doing that on deployment when I named my 240 Bravo Nicki Minaj, and my M4 was Keisha Cole or some shit like that. I named it, but it's all fun. Speed loaders is a preference. It's for me. Speed loaders, yes, for magazines that hold more than 12 or 13. It's pain in the ass to like 30 fucking rounds, your hands cramp up and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I like speed loaders for like revolvers and stuff based off of when I was at the prison and I seen how quick it was to bam, bam, bam. You know what I'm saying? If you're in an actual firefight or something like that with a weapon like that. So, but all that stuff is some really good things to have and to do when you get your weapon for the first time, especially if it's your very first one. A lot of people like to, I got my first one. I'm gonna go shoot that bitch right away. Don't go shoot it right away. At least take it home and get a feel for it first. And another thing, practice with it first. Don't just go straight out to it. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, read the manual because they all come with manuals. Even me, I've been dealing with firearms now for about 13, 14 years. And I still check out the manual just to see if it's something I don't know or a preferred magazine or something like that. So, so I know you got yours months ago, and it's your actual first. It's your first one you've actually bought, correct?
Yeah.
So what do you think as far as when you first buy a brand new, beautiful piece of equipment?
So first of all, I'm not gonna make it look like a Lego. Not gonna do that.
I almost choked on my goddamn ice.
So first thing I'm gonna do after, because by the time I made the selection, I've done research to figure out what I want, seeing common failure points, common complaints, see what and so like you said, as soon as it gets in, read the manual, see how break it down, give it a good cleaning, make sure it's oiled up and all that good shit, ready to go. I'm gonna do some dry firing just to be comfortable with that, and just practice, rack the slide, check the magazine release, all that shit. Making sure I'm just comfortable operating it. You know what I'm saying? Because while a lot of stuff is basically the same, still you just want to see how that fit is, making sure you can reach everything comfortable, how you can maintain your sight picture, stuff like that. That's kind of what I do on the beginning. I don't name mine. I ain't quite got to that level yet. I haven't sat down and looked at it and said, I'm gonna call you something. It just don't even feel right for me. So to each his own. If you name your firearm, that's cool.
I do.
If you do, let us know the names in the comments. That'd be kind of funny to hear.
I got another one called Drago too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So as far as like speed loaders go, for like your home defense ammo, when you have it for the nightstand, I don't think you need one for that. Or for your concealed carry, when you change that ammo out, I don't think you really need one for that. I think, like you said, the piece about the revolver, that's a pretty good point, because those if you have the little moon clips or the little strips, I think those are pretty cool to load a revolver faster, because it's definitely faster than bop 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 bop.
Yeah. Especially if that's your everyday carry.
Yeah,
as a revolver, you definitely need a speed loader for that kind.
Yeah, I think so. Another thing I was going to say on speed loaders, I think another good place for speed loaders is the range. So if you're at the range and you putting in rounds and you burn through all the rounds in your magazine, and you don't want to spend time at the range, okay, another one. You just want to go ahead and have that shit going quick so you can get back into firing and all that shit, because that's what you're paying for that lane for.
Yep.
So that's what I'm all for. Question I got for you, and here's where I'm at right now too, that I was having dilemmas, is do I buy more accessories for the guns that I have, or do I buy a new gun? Because the cost, once you get in there to like red dots and lights and shit like that, you damn near bought another gun.
Yeah.
Or paid more. So what do you think about like accessories versus buying another firearm?
My personal opinion, well, from my personal experience and what I do, is I get the gun first, and when I think, okay, like right now I'm not buying any more firearms. Now it's time to put an accessory here, put an accessory there. Like I got optics on just about everything now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A couple foregrips and everything like that. So I think, me personally, buy the weapons, then eventually graduate to the accessories. Because for one, like let's take ARs for example. A lot of people go straight on buy the sights and all this other shit, but you can't shoot with iron sights. But you're gonna put some optics on. Them optics ain't always gonna work.
Yeah.
So you should be familiar with your weapon with just iron sights and just the basic factory stock of it, and then add to it because you're already comfortable enough with it. You know how it works, just in case these nice little accessories don't work how they should. You can adjust real quick and continue fighting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something I did not mention is zeroing.
Yes.
Now, zeroing.
Talk about it. First of all, tell us, for those that may not have purchased their first gun or never had to do it, explain to the folks what zeroing is.
Zeroing is basically getting your sights adjusted to you, and so you can aim where you're shooting it. You know what I'm saying? You're not just. Hopefully you'll hit what you're aiming at, but zeroing, you actually get that shit in a nice little circle to where you're aiming accurately. You know what I'm saying? Zeroing is all about accuracy. And 2-0, for the people who don't know how to zero, my recommendation is at least 10 rounds into your target. You do 10, stop, adjust how you want to adjust it. Do you need to go left more? Do you need to go right more? Up, down, whatever. But the trick to zeroing is like everything with shooting your firearm, is your fundamentals. If your breathing is off, it's gonna be impossible to fucking zero because you're gonna think, oh, I need to keep going down, down. I need to keep going up, up. If your sight picture changes, you think, oh, I need to go left, I need to go right. So you definitely want to zero your firearms because you want to hit what you you know what I'm saying. You want to hit what you're aiming at. I guess that's what I'm saying. Yeah, whatever you're aiming at, you want to hit it. Yeah,
that's good. So how would you recommend a new gun owner or a new shooter, not necessarily a new gun owner, but a new shooter who's maybe not the best at firing and not comfortable, like, you know, because some of that firing might not have to do with the zeroing. It could actually do with your ass just can't shoot.
Take a class, get with an instructor. Follow up the physical in-person, face-to-face instruction with videos and books, and even in the manuals that it talks about zeroing in every manual you get. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then they have certain little tools and accessories you could buy to assist with, you know what I'm saying, you're being comfortable with that firearm. You just practice at home, like you said, the dry firing and everything like that till the point you feel comfortable. And yeah, a lot of people don't feel comfortable with some stranger, you know, teaching them how to shoot or whatnot. Find that family member or really, really close friend that you trust that really, really know what they're doing to take you out there. You know what I'm saying? Like Tanya took her out there. I didn't have to teach you nothing because you're Mr. Research. So, you know what I'm saying? You were good. You know, Mama was freaking, but Mama was out there in the country in Virginia somewhere.
Well, and she was in the military too. Yeah, so I'm sure she's in the
military. So Mama could shoot. You know what I mean? But yeah.
So I'm gonna challenge you a little bit on that point.
Let's get it.
So while I know you and your shooting proficiency, but I would honestly say take a class, have somebody because somebody can shoot doesn't mean that they can teach you how to shoot. And there may be things about like they do. I mean, even though they may shoot well, they may have certain bad habits. So this is like the same logic that I apply with like people that want to ride a motorcycle. I could teach somebody how to ride a motorcycle, but I would recommend you take the class just because you're going to learn the textbook way to do it. And then you can talk to somebody that provides you that good feedback that's trained in the disciplines on how to teach you. And not just I'm good at what I do, so I can just kind of show you what I'm doing, because that doesn't always work.
I'm going to challenge you on that one.
Go for it.
Instructors have their bad habits also.
That's true, but you got to vet your instructors too.
And sometimes they'll confuse a new shooter. Like the way I do it is this way, but you know you're really supposed to do it this way. So it's whatever's comfortable for you. So a new shooter's like, okay, so motherfucker, which one do I do? Do I do it the way you're showing me, or do I do it the fundamental way that you're showing me? Which one is it?
And that's where I think it doesn't hurt to like, because being a new shooter and going out to the range the first time can be intimidating. So if somebody who's proficient and safe with it, not like the chick a few episodes back that we showed, whoever was with her needs to never hold a firearm again. But just to get over that intimidation and being comfortable going to the range, I'm cool with that. But you definitely need some formal education.
Yeah, some further instruction. I agree with that. You incorporate somebody you're comfortable with, and then the instructor you don't know. Because if you're going to go shoot the first time, brand new instructor, he don't know you, you don't know him. And a lot of people these days have anxiety for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? And then a new shooter, whether you have been diagnosed with anxiety or not, you could be really anxious in there. You know what you're saying? You got your earplugs in, you can't hear shit. You got other fires next to you, and this is your very first time fucking shooting. You got this person next to you don't know at all, versus somebody that you know, they know what they're doing, so you're a little bit more comfortable with them. But yes, reinforce what they're teaching with an actual instructor.
And don't be afraid if you ain't clicking with the instructor, get a new one. Vet your instructors. I mean, especially if that's what they do, and you know it's not like a range, the instructor tied with the range. If that's what they do and they do firearm instruction, look at the reviews, look at what other people are saying. If they have social media, check that out, see what kind of shit they're talking about, see if they mesh. I mean, don't be afraid. I mean, it's you and what you need to learn for a very important skill, and don't be afraid to be your own advocate and be like, this ain't gonna work. And you might lose some money because you might not be able to get a refund, but hey, it's worth it to find that right instructor, find that right instruction, never stop learning. And I mean, like I took the new shooter class, and that was pretty cool. I mean, you took that with a nice 22 mil, a 22 mil, 22 with a 22. I was gonna say 22 M&P. That's what I meant to say. So a 22 M&P. So it's nice and low risk, low stress environment. Everybody in there is doing the same thing. Everybody's firing 3 rounds at the same time, 5 rounds at the same time, dealing with the malfunction. So you have that level of camaraderie because we're all at the same level. Because ain't nothing more intimidating than you go in there as a new shooter and that motherfucker beside you has like the whole spread out of like 2 ARs, a shotgun, a 9mm, a 1911, a 45, and just going for it, and you just like.
Now, I've gone to the range and flex before. I have. It was one time, you know what I'm saying? Who went with me? Kevondre went with me. And now that I taught him how to shoot, he think he's a damn sniper or something, but that's besides the point. So, new shooters was in the lane right next to us.
Yeah.
So I felt like I was going to show out. I'm like, hey, son, headshot, bow, bow. Didn't miss, body, bow, bow. Arm, bow, bow, bow. And I had one of those targets where it's like somebody's being held hostage. And then I pulled my target up and I was like, look at that shit, son. I did not hit the target hit the civilian one time. I told that other motherfucker up. Well, I got down. I mean, I just flexing, fucking around, having fun, man. But seriously, it can be intimidating. I definitely agree with the instructor piece and adding some familiarity with somebody that you can trust with it. And even us veteran shooters, you know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna say I'm an expert because I'm not an expert. I'm gonna say intermediate. Because even us, I'm trying to find like some urban type training to go through. I mean, long as you know the fundamentals for the veterans, you can shoot. But I want to be to the point where I can react to any single situation. Like my shooting mindset is more of a military mindset. So I'm actually, and y'all hit me in the comments. I'm looking for some urban warfare type training to just, get to add some more tools to my toolbox. But like you said, you never stop learning. And guns are awesome. I love them, man. I can't wait till I can get to the point where I can actually go to the range again because my knee is still not good. I mean, I can stand and shoot if I really, really wanted to, but safety. I don't want my knee to like give out while I'm shooting and then I end up shooting somebody. So
I mean, that's good. Get you a stool and shoot from a sitting position, man. That'd be kind of cool to see. Be extra practice too.
I hate shooting sitting down.
I bet. One thing I recommend, not advertising, not a sponsorship and no shit like that, but alien gear holsters. I think it's a dope system to have because with that you can see inside the waistband, outside the waistband, appendix carry, strong side carry. You can figure out how you want to carry and what's comfortable with you. And even if that's not the holster for you, it's a good holster to kind of learn how you want to carry and everything.
Yeah, man, I definitely agree.
Yeah. So check that out. They're pretty good. And you may want another one. So with that, I mean, new gun owners, hit us up in the comments if you got any questions. I'm sure Casey over there will help you out.
Hopefully, if not, I know somebody that can. I promise you that.
Right. Take some classes if you can and get out there and practice. Continue to practice. Never stop practicing. Even if you ain't going to the range, dry fire.
Oh, yeah. And for my Augusta people, I'm going to plug homeboy in. I haven't personally met, bro, but dude, what's his name? Ted's on Facebook, Bailey Ballistics.
Yeah. I've seen a few people recommend him.
Yeah, y'all go check that man out, man. He does it out there. I'm actually can't wait to go to Augusta when I'm right, because he has this thing called the Gauntlet, and I really want to try the Gauntlet. That shit looks fun as hell.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Before we wrap up for the night, we're gonna do our final cigar check-in. So, little brother, how's your cigar treating you?
Man, this motherfucker is strong, actually, man. I was not expecting it to be this fucking strong, but like I said, I love strong cigars, so it's burning good. My ash is still doing what it does. It's still
you got a pretty good burn line though, so that's good.
Yeah.
The ash is your fault. I can by the burn. You doing good.
Anyway, motherfucker.
Mad much?
I sound like dad and granddad mixed into one just then.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
But yeah, man, it's still smoking good. I'm pretty much done with it. I don't smoke them down to the nub like I used to anymore. I kind of just smoke them to this certain point and put them out. And my tin cup is actually an empty tin cup because I'm about finished this, man, and it's good. It's the type of drink that I think you would like because you could just drink it like with no ice. You know what I mean? If you don't want nothing too strong, too heavy, you want to just kind of sip and chill a little bit. That's it right there. You know, even the first time I drank it, I thought it was gonna creep up on me, but it really didn't. It just makes me real fucking mellow, man. So it's real good. Good.
So you sound like a nice sipping bourbon.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Cool. Oh, yeah. If you're just chilling, that's perfect, and it's perfect for a cigar. If you're just sitting there sipping and chilling and shit. So that's what I think about that. I'm gonna go, and it's price efficient too. It's not that expensive either.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad.
Yeah. So, and that's mine, man. I've said it every check-in. Black Line Luxuries. You guys do not disappoint. Do not disappoint. Do not disappoint. I stay 3 minutes from like a little cigar shop, and I have not been down there yet because Black Line Luxuries got me, man. I'm still gonna check them out though, because it's like I think it's an actual cigar bar.
Yeah. So and the August box is coming, so I can't wait on that.
Yeah, I forgot to change my billing address, so I'll probably get it in September.
You stupid. You stupid. Boy, you stupid.
So how about you, man? How's your your cigar working out for you?
Stupid. So the cigar is doing great, man. It's still burning great. Ash has been great. The burn line is great. Like I said, it's everything I like about the Underground, just taken up a notch and better. I like the small details sometimes. So I'm trying to get in. You can see that. So that's on the inside of the band. They thank you for sharing this. I like stuff like that. That's real cool.
That's dope. And it's cool that you get the money when you get a thank you on the inside of your cigar band.
Shut up, man. What do you mean that? You smoke more expensive cigars than that, so shut your face. Shit, I know you have. But it's real good. I'm definitely gonna get more of those. Might even be a box when I can make some more room in the humidor. So that, and then the bourbon is doing good. Like I said, I'm gonna try it again when I get in the house where it's not so damn hot without the ice. So liking it pretty good. Good little setup. Good little pairing too. Pairing is real good. One didn't overpower the other, so I'm really enjoying that. The strength is starting to creep up just a little bit, but I like them strong too, so it's all good.
All right, guys. So y'all heard from us. You know what I'm saying? It's that time of the night again, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? Big bro, do you got a quote for us tonight or no?
I actually do have a quote. This quote was provided to me by my beautiful wife.
Shout out to sis.
So, yes. So the quote says, "Just a reminder to set boundaries. Audacity is at an all-time high."
Break it down for the people in the back.
Set your boundaries. Set your boundaries.
Yeah.
So, with that, before we wrap up, I got a bonus question for you tonight.
What the fuck?
Almost forgot. I'm killing it with the bonus questions.
What, bro?
Yeah, man. So,
what you got, man?
So everybody, I'm sure y'all are watching the Olympics or at least know about the news in the Olympics. Yes, I had to do it. So what do you think about Simone Biles and her stepping out?
It kind of goes back into what I said at the end of every episode of Melanin Warriors podcast. You know what I'm saying? Standing for something to fall for anything. You know, she put herself first, number one. Number two, she wasn't going for no bullshit that they was trying to give her. So I completely respect that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure you take care of yourself first, because at the end of the day, these motherfuckers don't care about you.
Right.
They care about what you could do for them at that moment, because they will fucking replace your ass just as soon as you fall off that wagon. And she put herself first, and I respect it. And for all you punk motherfuckers that saying, "Oh, she's selfish," and blah 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 blah, man, fuck you. You go out there and do some flips, then your punk ass.
Right. So I feel the exact same way, man. Shout out to her for doing that, man. That's brave as hell, knowing that you're gonna get heat for that. Respect, big respect for that shit, man. And what I hated about it is there's some people out there that try to make the shit political. Like,
always.
Why the fuck do you have to make it political? It's fucking not. There was one dude that somebody sent me. He was calling her like a sociopath. Man, shut the fuck up. I mean, it's like my job, man. If I ain't feeling it that day, I'm not gonna go to work.
Yeah, I can't do that, but
right. I mean, shit. That's what leave is for, man. And just like I tell everybody, you got to take care of yourself and your family.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because just like you said, you can be replaced. And I mean, she is the best, and she ain't got shit to prove. And
she got her gold medals already,
right? And I mean, look at the other side of that. Her dropping out let the young lady who won the gold.
Yeah, I seen that today.
Yeah, so I mean, look at that point. That young lady would not have got the gold if she stayed in.
Yeah,
and they're mad because of some other shit, like America didn't get the gold for the team. So man,
that one person was really gonna make that big of a difference,
right? She was. She that good, but I mean, even still though, I mean, I guarantee you, her team, her coach, they understand, respect that shit, man, for real, respect that,
and that goes back to having compassion and empathy for other fucking people. Y'all don't really know what this young lady is going through.
Right. And then the thing I was thinking about is like the people that were making arguments against it, they were like, oh, I bet you won't see Tom Brady saying that.
I've seen that bullshit too.
Yeah. I mean, that shit pisses me off because like the other side of that is like, look at all the athletes that fucking commit suicide. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
that's exactly why I respected Andrew Luck for bowing out when he did. People were hot about that shit. I was mad for a second too. Everybody had the speculations on why he retired early and all this other shit, but he did what he thought what was best for himself. Fans love to watch him play and all this other shit, but you don't know what the fuck. Like I said, you don't know what these people got going on in their personal lives.
Yeah,
they put their bodies, their mind, their family, their everything through fucking hell to be able to perform at this fucking level, just to make you motherfuckers go, good job. Fuck that.
Right. So, yeah, shout out to her. Shout out to Simone Biles, man. Respect to her. You definitely got support from us, man. Real shit.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Got you, sis.
So with that, as we say every week, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. And with that, episode 33 is over. We out.
Yeah.